Today is Tuesday, June 12th. This is the 1974 to 1978 Cadillac Eldorado 3-button cluster switch, and this has been completely restored for my friend Zach in New Mexico, and I'm going to be doing a functional validation test under power. The 3-button cluster switch includes the power antenna, the rear defogger, and the convertible top. So during this year set, 74 through 78, the cluster switches were comprised of either a triple cluster switch or a dual. Depending on whether or not the convertible had the rear defogger, it would have just the power antenna and the convertible, or it would have all three, meaning the convertible top, the power antenna switch, and the defogger, comprising the 3-button cluster switch, and a 2-button cluster switch for the convertible, meaning being merely the convertible top and the power antenna. In the non-convertible hardtop variants, of course, those would always be a 2-button cluster switch comprising the rear defogger and the power antenna, or merely just the power antenna if no rear defogger was available in the hardtop, which was very, very seldom. So generally what we find out in the market as surviving component parts would be the 2-button cluster switch or the 3-button cluster switch. So this unit has been completely disassembled as shown in the predecessor video, and this is the final fully assembled embodiment, and it includes a brand new transparent lens cover with excellent writing and re-blackening of the body. So we're connected under power, so I'll go ahead and we'll first test the cluster switch for the convertible top, and we'll put it in the up position, and we'll be looking for our light bulb here to be going on. Okay, so up position, and the light bulb comes on. Down position, and the light bulb comes on. So that's the testing for the convertible top. And now we'll go to the power antenna, and in the power antenna we're already under power. We'll press the up button. Let me move the light bulb into the camera range. There we go. Up for the power antenna, and down. Okay, so we've tested the convertible top switch, we've tested the power antenna, and now we're going to test the defogger. On for the defog, and off for the defog. That's a toggle. That's a toggle switch for the defogger. So we've tested all three of the individual buttons. Each of the button switches have been completely disassembled, all the contacts clean, lubricated for the drive pin and the actuating guide, and have now been reassembled into the full embodiment of the case and tested under power. So this is George in Florida. I have over 75,000 original vintage parts for the 1967 to 1978 Cadillac Eldorados, over 375,000 1959 to 1978 Cadillac items overall. I'm best known for my restoration of the Cadillac steering wheels with the wood grain inlay, the tilt and telescopic steering columns, the power seat mechanisms, the instrument clusters, power door locks, and other critical hard-to-source original vintage Cadillac items such as these internal cluster switches. Today is Tuesday, July 12th. Thank you very kindly.